Hi everyone, Bill Stevens, commentator for NBCSN's coverage of the Mecum auctions. And today we are at Thompson Street Customs in Denver, Colorado, as we take another look at this Kendall Custom 1967 Shelby Mustang. In our last episode, we talked about the design process and how that came to be. Today, we'll talk about the two biggest components on this automobile, the Dynacorn 1967 Shelby Mustang reproduction body and the Roadster Shop Fast Track chassis. So let's head in to the Titanium Garage. Here at Thompson Street Customs, Denver, Colorado, with Robert Thompson Sr., son Robert Jr., better known as Cope. And today, guys, we want to talk about the Dynacorn body and the Roadster Shop chassis. These two components are from companies that you've had experience with on other projects. You guys are pretty high on them, aren't you?
Yeah, we've used the Dynacorn bodies 3 or 4 times. This is the first Mustang that we're doing for Kendall.
The thing I like about the Dynacorn body is it's already straight. Everything pretty much matches up, and everything's sort of built to the specs it was back in 1967.
Yeah, these bodies are licensed by Ford, so they're going to be pretty close to the original. But the thing about this body, I think, needs to be pointed out. It's almost like a blank canvas. You can keep it original if you want, but the Kendall Custom is going to be a modified car, and this allows you to make some of those changes that give it its own personality. And the Roadster Shop frame, there's just so much about that frame I know that you guys like. I mean, you're talking about the integrity of it. I mean, it's a great platform for any kind of a build, but it also gives you a lot of flexibility as to what you want to do with the chassis once you receive it.
The thing I really like about it is the strength of it, the durability of it, all that new technology being put underneath the 67 vehicle. So it's basically turning that 67 into a very modern day car.
And let's not overlook the rear end of this car. Strange Engineering provides that, one of the preeminent builders of rear ends in the high performance world. So another element of confidence that when this car is finished, that it will be able to perform the way that you hope that it does.
Oh yeah, that strange rear end will basically let them tires keep that grip to the ground, and with the power plant that we have going into it, all that gets transferred through that rear end to put the power to the floor.
It's been a little while since we've been here at Thompson Street Customs, and you can tell that there's been some progress here on the 67 Mustang Kendall Custom, not the least of which the front end. We've got fenders and a hood in place, not permanently, but it's looking a lot more like a car than it did last time when basically you had half a body shell sitting on the frame. So gentlemen, tell us what has happened since the last time we saw the car.
Well, since the last time, what we did is we've added the whole floor to the car, because you know how we had cut that out so we can apply the Roadster Shop frame to it. And then we added bead rolls to everything to add some strength and rigidity to all the parts. The transmission and drive shaft tunnel is all in. It's huge, but this car's got a big motor and big tranny, so got to do that. And then we started to add all the exterior panels to it and start getting all that stuff fitted onto the car.
Okay, let's follow the team around the Kendall Custom and get a close-up look as to what lies ahead.
Hello, my name is Angelo Garcia. I'm the bodyman fabricator here at Thompson Street Customs. It was meant for a 67 Mustang, but not this particular Mustang. Because of all the modifications that were made to the frame and chassis, we have to take and modify slightly the parts that we were given so they fit as they should. Most of these cars in 60s, 50s, all the way up to the 70s, didn't really care about their gaps. They were quite wide. With the newer cars, you see them narrowed down to about 5 millimeters, which is what we're trying to get for this car. It gives it really a professional look and a fit when you walk by. It just catches your eye.
Well, me and Robert Jr. talked about flattening this out, redoing the tail light in it, making the roll pan that goes under so the exhaust comes out through that roll pan. Shave the door handles, no locks, no mirror, no wipers, no vents. Do away with all that. Then I want to weld this seam up down here. Then over here, Angelo, you can see how these are pretty rough, you know, from the mold that they use. So we'll straighten all those, make them all look uniformed, and then we'll put our billet vent inside there.
Maybe we could make these points come in a little bit
Sharper.
more dominant, yeah, a little bit more.
And those are the little touches that really make it stand out when the lights are shining on it.
All right, the Kendall Custom. A little raw right now, although a little bit of a hint of where this project is headed. Now, we've shown you how that Dynacorn body and that Roadster Shop chassis have been put together, but that's not the end of it. Now you've seen the intricate operation that lies ahead in getting all of the body panels to fit perfectly. So important in a high-end build like this. Now in our next episode, I'm going to show you the outrageous power plant, that Coyote engine that'll be packing well over 1,000 horsepower. That's next time on the Titanium Garage.